Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial is for a 2 to 3 year old. So I'll be using 1 yard of satin, 1 yard of net, my zipper, my tape, and then my scissors, and then our chalk. So the next thing I did is to cut out my basic bodies. I don't want this tutorial to be long, so I have my neckline as 2 inches by 2.5 inches, and then my so guys, I've gone ahead to transfer my pattern to my fabric, as you can see. So this is for the front pattern, for the front bodies of this down, and this is the back. So I added stitching allowance around it, and I also added zipper allowance to the back. So the first thing we're going to be doing, okay, then for before that, then this is my net. I've also cut out my net, so I have double of it because I was not able to cut a straight net. Remember, I'm using 1 yard of net, so I have two of it. I'm going to be joining it. So what I did here is to take out my half length measurement, and then I cut out the full length, and I added half inch. So this place we won't be hemming it, so the half inch is just to attach the net to the bodies. And then for my satin, that will be under the net, and then for my lining, what I cut out here is I took out my half length, and then I cut out the remaining measurements. I added 2 inches stitching allowance, but for this I wanted it to be shorter by 1 inch for 1 inch from the total measurement. So by the time we attach it, it's going to sit this way. So it will be 1 inch shorter than the net. So I just removed 1 inch from the total measurements before I cut out the length, and then added 2 inches stitching allowance. I just hope you understand this at this point. So then for the bodies, I'm going to go ahead and open this up this way. So this style is for a 2 to 3 year old, just like I mentioned. If you need the measurement, do well to leave a comment and I'll drop the measurement for you. So I'll go ahead and pick up my main bodies, that's the front bodies and the back bodies. I'll place it this way, and I'll go ahead and stitch down the 2 shoulders. I'll do the same thing for the back bodies as well. I'll open it up this way, and I'll place it from facing front, and I'll stitch it on the 2 shoulders. So guys, I'm done stitching the shoulders, and I stitched the shoulder because this is a satin, it frays a lot. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to turn this to the right side, and then I'll bring in the other line. So one is my lining, remember. I'll bring in my line and I'll place it this way. I'll hold in the 2 shoulders together, and I'll pin it down. I'll do the same thing for this other side. And I'll pin it down. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch. So I'm not stitching my zipper allowance. My zipper allowance is going to be open. If you've been following my channel, you must have seen me do this 1 or 2 times. So I'll be leaving my zipper allowance open. So I'll stitch from after my zipper allowance all the way around to this end. I will also leave my stitching allowance, my zipper allowance open. Then I'll also go ahead and stitch on my armhole all the way around, and then I'll stitch my armhole all the way around. Then, so guys, this is what we have after I was done. So I'll go ahead and make notches. So I took out my pins. I'll go ahead and turn it to the right side. The shoulder is quite small, so you have to be patient at this point. If you're for this age, what age? There's 1 to 3 years or 1 year or less than a year. So you can like this one, this way, and then you place it down. If you want, let's do this. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to place this front facing front. And then I'll go ahead and open up my seam side this way. So remember, this one is our lining, the one up is our lining, this is our lining, this is our main bodies, this is our main bodies, this is our lining. So by the time we open it up, we'll have main bodies facing main bodies. Yeah, I just hope you understand. So I'll place it this way, making sure my seam line matches each other. I'll go ahead and pin it down. Remember, I added about 1 inch stitching allowance, so once I open it up, I'll go ahead and stitch by 1 inch all the way to the end. I'll repeat the same process for those that don't understand it. So I'll open up my pieces like this. This is the back bodice. I'll open it up this way. The front bodice, I'll open it up this way, and then I'll mash it together from facing front. So this is our armhole line, making sure that the armhole line matches the armhole line or armhole seam line matches. You pin it down. So once you pin it down, you have an open fabric like this. So you're going to stitch down from inside. So we are trying to make to do inseam, but if you don't want inseam, all you have to do is just place it this way from facing front and stitch it like this and also like this. So guys, this is what we have. So I'm done stitching it. So you close it up this way, you see that your stitching will be very neat. So this is the back and this is the front, and also the lining and the front, the bodies will be separate. So this is the lining, this is the front, the main fabric. So this is what we have. The gown is quite, or the bodice is quite small because this is for a baby, so guys, this is what we have after we are done. So we are going to work on the lower part of this gown at this point. So for the lower side, I have this for my main fabric, for my main skirt. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to open it up, and then I'm going to hem it this way. I'll stitch it down all the way down, and then I'll run a stitch here and then gather it. So guys, this is the net. I'm done gathering it. I just hope you guys can see. And then the main my bridle, then the satin, then this is the lining. I'm not gathering the line. I'm going to plait it into the bodice so that this thing will be faster than will be fast. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to join these two together so that it's easier for me to handle on the main fabric. So I'll place it this way, the front of the net, because my net has front and back. It has a shiny surface. So I'll place this satin at the back of the net. So front of the satin facing the back of the net. So I'll place it this way, and then I'll go ahead and stitch it all the way to the end. So guys, this is what we have. You can see that the satin is shorter than the main, shorter than the net. So this is what we have for the front part of it. I'm done joining the two. So I'll bring in my bodice, and then we're going to open it up this way. So once you open it up, you have your lining one side, your main bodice one side. So I'll place it this way to the front, and then I'll bring in the skirt part, and then we are going to be doing from facing front. I'll start from the zipper area, and then while you're gathering this, please make sure you don't gather your zipper area so that your zipper won't be bulky. Your zipper allowance won't be bulky. So I'll stitch it down this way all the way to the end. Once I am done with that, I'll bring in my lining. Remember I said I'll be using plating to attach my lining. So I'll open up my lining this way to the front as well. I'll bring in my lining part, place it this way, front facing front, and then I'll go ahead and start stitching. So as I'm stitching, I'll make plates into it. I'm not going to be gathering it. I'm just trying to save up time. So I'll plait it into it. So guys, so for the bow, I have the length of 9 inches by 12 inches. So I'll go ahead and stitch down this way, this way, this way. I'll leave about 2 inches to turn it to the right side, then I'll stitch the I will close up the remaining side. Then for the one that will be falling I have the width of 6 inches, and then I have the length of 14 inches. So I'll go ahead and open it up this way, and then I'll fold it over this way, and then I'll fold over again. So when you look at the style, you see that this part is slanted. One side of this is slanted. So that's what we are trying to cut out. So once I place it this way, I'll go ahead and cut it this way. So this is what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch down all the way from here to, as I'm getting to the center, I'll leave about 2 inches to turn it to the right side, and then I'll close up this side, and then I'll turn it to the right side with the bow to the right side. Then for the gown, this is what we have. You can see it's looking so pretty. So this is what the inside looks like. This is all the or rough edges that you're going to be serging if you have a serging machine. So this is the back, and then this is the front. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to close it up this way. So I'm not holding the lining is still out, so I'll close it up this way, and then I'll stitch down all the way to where I want my zipper allowance to stop. Then once I am done with that, I'll measure what I have remaining for my zipper. I'll measure it into the lining, and then I'll stitch down the remaining side. So guys, I'm done stitching close the zipper area, and this is the lining side as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my zipper, and then from the main bodice, from the front, I'll place the front of the zip, that's front facing front. Remember, our zipper allowance is still open, so I'll place it this way, and then I'll stitch all the way to where my zipper allowance stopped, and then I'll stop. Once I am done with that, so let's assume that I've stitched it down this way. So once I am done with that, I'll use my lining to close it up this way. Then I'll stitch from that neckline area where the zip is, where the stitching is coming from. I'll stitch it this way, and then, but before you do that, you open up your zipper, so you make sure that the only zipper here is just this one that you stitched down. So once you open it up, let me open it up so that you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. So I'll open it up. So this is what you're going to have. By that time, you must have stitched down this place. So when you open it up, it will be this way. So you close it up with your lining. You stitch from this seam line coming up from the neckline. You stitch it. Once you pass this zipper teeth, you stop. Raise up your foot, and then turn the fabric straight, and then you're going to stitch all the way this way. So at this point, the zipper is in between the main fabric and the lining, so you stitch all the way to the end of where the zipper allowance stops. You can then cut off all these excesses and then cut on it to the right side. You repeat the same process for the other side of the zip.